Welcome to another episode of Astro Auto Repairs. Can you dig it? Yeah, a lot of people can dig it. Today, we got a 2003 Toyota Corolla S. Customers complaining the check engine light on, and in North Carolina, I'm not sure about other states, if your vehicle is not inspected, you can't get it registered. That's a dumb law. I mean, the check engine light can be coming on for a lot of simple things. A loose gas cap and all that, and you're telling me because my gas cap is loose and my check engine light's on, but that I can't get my car registered. But that's the law. So today we're gonna get the matter of fact, what we're gonna do, we're gonna hook up the Actron, because a lot of you out there have the little handheld scanners. So we're gonna go through the process. We're gonna hook up the Actron. We're gonna check out and see what this check engine light is on for. All right, let's get the Actron and hook it up. Okay, over here we got the Actron hooked up. Left side of the dash, right up under there. That's where you're gonna find your diagnostic connector. You can see right there. Okay, let's plug that up. Sit inside here. Okay, let's put the key on. Okay, now let's get a focus in on the Actron. Okay. Okay, go ahead. We're gonna go under global. I mean, we can actually go under VIN specific or vehicle specific, and we can scroll down to Asian and Toyota. We're gonna go into global. Keep. The connector's already connected. Now it says turn the ignition off for 10 seconds. You don't worry about that. Leave the key on. Now you want to go to scroll down to diagnostic codes. Read codes. Now the computer is searching for the right protocol to communicate with the computer. So let's see. Did it find one? It's still attempting to link. It's like different phone numbers, so it's trying to find the right phone number so the Actron can communicate with the computer. Okay, it looks like it has. Let's see what we got here. P0420 catalyst efficiency below threshold, bank 1. Now this is a 4-cylinder, so actually that's all there is bank 1. It was a 6-cylinder, well, not a straight 6, but like a V6 or V8 or V12 in some cases. It could be bank 1 or bank 2. All right, this is bank 1. The catalytic converter is showing no good. Okay, let me set the camera up, and I'm going to explain this code to you because it's very important that to properly diagnose a vehicle, especially a check engine light, you got to know what the heck that system mean. All right, now a lot of times you go to AutoZone, they'll say, yeah, you need they're quicker than quick to sell you an O2 sensor. But you got to know the system. They don't know the system, what it references to, so they can't, tell you what it is. All right, so let's set the camera up, and I'm going to explain that to you. Okay, now I got 3 things set up here, and I'm going to explain this the best way I can. Now, here you got your engine. Your engine is running. It's putting out a lot of hydrocarbons and carbon monoxide that's going out into the atmosphere. The EPA don't like that mess. So here's your first O2 sensor. Here's your catalytic converter. And back here, your second O2 sensor. And this is for this system. Your first O2 sensor checks hydrocarbons and carbon monoxide coming out of your engine. It also lets the computer know whether the car is running rich or lean, and in return, the computer can compensate for that. They can make the car run richer or leaner, depending on what that O2 sensor says. So this O2 sensor, now it's like a heartbeat. It's fluctuating up and down, richly, constantly. The catalytic converter job is to get so hot and start burning off that hydrocarbons and carbon monoxide so it doesn't go out in the atmosphere. So it's burning it up. The second O2, now that's going to check hydrocarbons and carbon monoxide again. So this one's checking it, and then this one's checking it. So this one's saying, okay, I'm gonna see did the cat do his job. If the cat did his job, the readings on this one should be lower than the first one, right? Now the problem here is, if you get both, now this O2 sensor is fluctuating. This one is going slower because it's not that much coming through there. If both of them are reading same exact thing at the same time, that means the cat's not doing its job. So the computer triggers the code, catalytic converter, it's no good. The efficiency of it. Now here's the catch to this. Coming out of the engine is a lot of carbon and all that. Sometimes you get a spark plug that got a lot of carbon on it. Well, the sensor on the bottom of this O2 sensor builds up carbon also. So the more carbon that builds up on this, the slower this O2 is going to read. So if that O2 sensor is reading slow, it's going to match up to this one eventually. It's going to show it's got a bad cat. We did some diagnosing on this, and the cat is no good. But here's a little thing you should know. Dealerships recommend that you change your oxygen sensors every 50,000 and some up to 100,000 miles. You must change these because you eliminate that carbon buildup up there. Get this. If the carbon builds up on this O2 sensor, this O2 sensor is going to start reading lean. And what's going to happen? The computer's going to say, hey, wait a minute, we're running kind of lean. Let's give it a little bit more gas. We're going to start burning more gas, and that gas goes out here and messes up that catalytic converter. Catalytic converter can mess up by too much air into the system, too much fuel into the system. It'll burn the cat right out. So now that you got that, understandable, now we know the system, we're going to go ahead and we're going to schedule an appointment. We're going to start pulling this cat out. We're going to show you how to do it on this car. So that's how you properly diagnose the code P0420, bank 1. Now the code P0430 is bank 2. So check out our other video where we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the catalytic converter on this vehicle. This vehicle comes in 2 sections, the catalytic converter and a resonator. We're going to show you that on the next video. This is Timmy from Astral Auto Repairs. If we can't repair it, nobody can. Now go out there and get that O2 sensor changed. If it's been more than 50,000 miles, get it changed before you end up having a bad cat. Alright, we're going to change both O2 sensors in this, put a brand new cat on it, and take care of it. The customer did have a cat done 2 years ago from the dealership. Cost them $1,300. Ours is not even half of that. But we're going to show you how to do it yourself, okay? So you got to have the O2 sensors changed. All right, we'll see you in the next video. Look up for the video. We're going to change this catalytic converter. Take care.